A couple of years ago, working from home almost all the time was at best a wild dream for many people. Even people who work in technology companies, people who make the very software that we have been using to carry us through COVID, have had some hard times adjusting to the new normal. While it has had its fair share of challenges, it has also brought in some new, very interesting concepts about how we should work that we had never even stopped to think about. One of these things is flexibility in the workplace, being able to work from any place at any time, and essentially managing your own work. Today, we're going to be looking at flexibility in the workplace, what it means for businesses, what it means for employees, and whether or not it's here to stay. So, buckle up, here we go. The first question, how do employees feel about being able to work remotely? Well, according to a study by Gartner, 75% of employees now want more flexibility. To add on that, only about 4% of employees want to go back to the office to work full-time. More and more is becoming something that the global workspace is coming to expect from their organizations. According to the same study, 55% of people actually think about flexibility when they are deciding on whether to take a job or not. And 39% of employees are actually likely to switch jobs if the current employer says that they cannot have flexible work terms. That's from the perspective of the individual. Now, how is this new flexible environment working out for organizations? Well, as it turns out, 62% of workers perform better when left to choose when and where to work. Well, to add to this, workers were found to be 3 times more likely to perform better when they're free to choose where and when to work. It turns out that guys are more productive when they're free to work, when their creative juices are flowing the most. So what does this tell us? This tells us that we have stumbled upon a gold mine in flexibility. And like most things that I can think of, it seems to work for everybody. It works for the individual, they feel much better about their work. It works for the organization because the teams are more productive, the organization becomes more inclusive and is able to perform better as a team.